You read that title right. The Goldeneye Remaster that was never released and was held up due to licensing and God knows what has finally leaked. And not only did it leak, okay, because sometimes, most of the time, we hear something has leaked and we're like, oh wow, we know about this thing now. That's really exciting. Wish I could have played it. This leak is the playable game. The 100% fully functioning game. I have beaten this game, and oh my god, I am so happy. This is one of my favorite games of all time, and they did such an amazing job with the remaster. I know there are a couple things that are graphically glitchy about some of the levels, but they're so minuscule. They obviously would have been fixed before they actually released the game. But in this state, I'm still happy with what we got. The fact that we got this at all is just mind-blowing. And I'm so excited. I'm so happy. And like I said, it's really easy for all of you to get. You can just go to archive.org and then you download the Xenia emulator and you're done. That's it. Plug in an Xbox controller. Have fun. It's seriously that easy. I'll put the links down below because I had to go hunting. I had to figure out, okay, well, it's leaked. How do I play this game? I didn't know about Xenia. Now you do. So I'll help you skip all the difficult bits and get right into the game because honestly, this is one of the best remasters I've ever played for a video game. It stays true to the original in every single way. The auto aiming's still there. It's still a bit difficult to aim because it's an old game and it was meant for the N64 and one analog stick, so you still, when you do the aim down the sights, which is, the left trigger, you're not actually aiming down sights, you're just zooming in and you've got a reticle. But the game is still incredibly fun, it's incredibly satisfying to play, and honestly, with these new graphics, it feels like a brand new game. Now, I know it's not the super high fidelity visuals of newer games, but the graphics are still pretty damn good. I mean, if this came out on Xbox Live Arcade back in the day, good lord, I would have never stopped playing this, and I won't. Now I definitely won't, because what I've been playing this game on is the N64, and then I didn't have my CRT anymore, so I didn't play it for a while. Then I played it on an emulator, which is buggy, and the frame rate's not great. Whereas this has a solid 60 frames per second throughout almost 100% of my playthrough. There were times where when I was playing a level for the first time that it would kind of hiccup for a second because it was loading the level or doing something, I don't know. But when I played the level again, it never happened again. And that's a small price to pay considering this is completely free and it was never going to be released in the first place. So just the fact that we're playing it at all is amazing. And the fact that you can switch between the new graphics and the old graphics on the fly, like with Halo, where you could just keep going back and forth to see what they did. And as a person who has played this game for however long it's been out, just constantly, seeing the graphical differences and being able to toggle back and forth seamlessly, by the way, there's no loading, seamlessly toggling back and forth between the graphics and just seeing what they've done to the game, how they have done such a phenomenal job. It seemed like the developers really cared about this project, and it makes me really sad for them that they're never really going to get proper credit for this. I think this would have been a huge hit, and I think it would have sold like crazy. There are a lot of people just like me that grew up with this game, and the nostalgia value of this is insane. I mean, I have not been this happy while playing a video game in a very long time. I had a huge smile on my face when I was playing it. I was laughing. I was having so much fun just reliving my childhood, but through this modern lens and seeing how they took these levels, and most of the time it looks like they basically just recreated the entire level how they wanted it to look back then. Like how we saw it as kids is how this remaster has made the game. And that just makes me so happy. It really does. And the thing is, this even has the split screen multiplayer, and it does work. Now, I don't have footage of that because I'm not gonna play against myself. But yeah, it's got the split screen multiplayer just like back in the day. Does it suck that it doesn't have online? Nah, I mean, yes, kinda, but who knows if they would have put online multiplayer in the full version anyway. I mean, maybe they would have, but you know what? The fact that the multiplayer's there at all in a leaked game is amazing. And the thing is, they even have cheats. Yeah, they brought back all the cheats from the old game. They brought back pretty much everything you could have ever wanted. And the character models look amazing. The guns all look great. Just everything. I love this. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. And I wanted to share this news with everybody because I feel like, yeah, a lot of people heard about it, but I also feel like enough people missed it that it's worth talking about, and it's worth making it easy to download because, like I said, I didn't know what the hell to do. I was really excited to play the game, and I was just trying to figure out how to play it because I've never emulated an Xbox 360 on my computer before. I didn't even know that was a thing. But yes, it is, and it's very easy. It's very easy. So if you haven't already, go download GoldenEye 007 because this joint venture between Nintendo and Microsoft that never got to see the light of day for, I'm sure, a bajillion different reasons, it needs to be played. It needs to be experienced, and I really do hope that the devs are happy this leaked. I'm sure they're happy this leaked because it looks like they spent a lot of time on this and put a lot of hard work into something that, I mean, it runs better than a lot of games nowadays that are coming out. It's relatively bug-free. I never had a crash or anything like that, and I was emulating the damn game. And yet we've got AAA launches all the time full of bugs and all that other crap. But this is a full-featured remaster in the way it should be done. And it's incredibly easy to set up and get going and just have a blast with. So real quick, before I end the video, I do want to tell you how to do it just real quick. So just follow the links down below. Download Xenia, download from archive.org the game files, and then basically extract the game files. And then when you open up Xenia, you go to Open File, you'll go into the extracted folder and click on the default something or other. There's probably a picture up, but it's a default file. It'll load up immediately, and you're in. That's it. You don't have to do any button mapping. If you're using an Xbox controller, it's going to figure out all the buttons for you. The controls are super simple. You can go into help and options, and you can look at all the different controls, and everything they did with this is just so great. This is one of the best weeks ever just because this came out. This could be my game of the year 2021 just because of how much just, I don't know, just the nostalgia is real for this, and the amount of love and care that was put. I mean, even the faces on the monitors, they updated with new developers, and they put the names of the developers in the computers that are scrolling instead of just gibberish, and they just did so many different things that, as a longtime fan of this game, just it brings warmth to this cold heart of mine. It really does. So go check it out. It's completely free. And I'm hoping more leaked projects end up like this. You know what I mean? Like, I hate for games to get canceled, but it would be great if more of them leaked online so we could at least enjoy them and enjoy the work of these poor developers that didn't get the credit they deserved. Because, I mean, the developers for this would have gotten serious kudos if this had come out, even in this state. Like, I'm sure people would have had a couple nitpicks. Oh, the water's missing. Who cares? The whole level's inside of a boat. It doesn't matter if the water is missing because it doesn't affect gameplay. The game looks amazing. It's so much fun. Anyway, go get it. Go download it. It's completely free. And let me know down below if you grew up with this game, if you're just as excited as I am. And like the video if you guys liked it. Subscribe for more content. And as always, have a fantastic day. See everybody.